You are welcome to FLIPTV newspaper front page review. My name is Elizabeth Akpati. Let's dive in. The news direct. Last summer handled over 13,700 disasters in 17 years, PS says. World Maritime Day, Nigerians blue economic underfunded, Nimase DG says. Ogoni Groups rejects Tinubu's directive on oil resumption. 2027 ADC orders coalition members to resign from PDP, LP, APC, and others. Police rescue Ivorian national uncovers self-kidnap plot in Ogun State. Ibadan sets for historic coronation as Lodoja ascends as 44th Olubadan. The Guardian. Economic recovery. Nigeria not broke, but deep fiscal concern linger. Nigerians' fiscal performance overview on the front page of The Guardian. From politics to palace, Lodoja Odese to Olubadan throne. New study links poverty transport woes to worsening health in Lagos. 2027 Gandoje Wingri. Others vow to make Kano for Tinubu. Over 6,000 lives lost to religious ethnic conflict, says Plateau Governor. 2027 ADC leaders scribble to fix deep rift. And that's all for The Guardian. Moving on to The Punch. Coalition demands Atiku Obi's full membership. Lodoja ascends Olubadan throne. Oven 5 forces Delta Lagos and Latex flight diversion. 6 hospitalized as Lagos steel collapse 2-story building. Marketers fault Dangote's 500,000 litre for delivery 3 sold. 804 billion naira arms import ignite calls for local production. Southeast governors pushing for Nnamdi Kanu's release, OT says. Niger Delta militancy made Jonathan's presidency possible. And that's all for The Punch. The Blueprint. DHQ police 643 criminals arrested, dozen killed, 41 kidnapped victims rescued. Kandoji Baru rally Kano stakeholders for Tinubu, vow to unseat NNPP in 2027. Sports World Cup qualifier Oye Dika to miss Lesotho Beanie Cracker. FIRS offers scholarship employment to this year's starved children. Oge, one of Nigerians' most outstanding statesmen. Akume recognized Etulu. NIMET predicts heavy rainfall, strong winds in Yobe, Katsina, KB, and others. Conflicting signals threaten Cross River, Plateau, PDP state congresses. No tuition fee for Nigeria in all federal technical college. FG says on page 10. Abuja will with major world ethnics under Tinubu. Forgery, court refuses bench warrant against 5 senior police officers. Fintech warns of disruption as CBN's POS Geo tagging deadline nears. And that's all for The Blueprint. The Daily Times. Nigerian target $22 billion trade growth with China backs global governance plan on page 2. Tinubu prioritizes rapid promotion in paramilitary services minister on page 8. Sokoto government declares free education, suspends collection of fees. Troops dismantle several terrorist networks, kill scores, says the HQ. Courts to rule on DSS bid to represent rejected exhibit against Dasuki on October 14. Equities market rebounds as ASI adds 0.31%. Investors gain 279 billion. And that's on page 15, on page 6, and on page 2, and also on page 5 of the Daily Times. And that's all for the Daily Times. The Daily Trust. Ahead defection. Kwankwaso in talks with Nitawe. Man allegedly kills grandparents in Kano State. Insecurity. Castina to procure 5,000 cartons of animation. Japan scraps Africa's hometown initiative. Security operatives rescue 9-month-old others in Kwara State. Olubadan. Tinubu Atiku orders for Lodoja's coronation today. Jonathan meets ADC chair David Mack. 3 children found dead in father's car in Borno State. And that's all for the Daily Trust. Moving on to the Weekend Hope. Rising crisis or rising cases of suicide worrisome. FIRS renews plea to carry arms. Farmers arraigned for alleged murder in Ondo State. FG raises flood alert in Ondo, 14 other states. AAUA Dawn urges African countries to unify literature. Ondo to hold Ease Student Festival in November. Your ability to get bedded by 100 men a day won't fly. Scarcity of virgins threatening annual Oshogo Festival. In time for Africa to host Commonwealth Games, Tinubu says. Afenifere 6 faster restructuring to Southwest highways. And that's all for the Weekend Hope. This Nigeria. Challenges hindering productive sector experts alert FG. Troops kill dozen, nab 120 criminals rescued in 41 victims in 1 week, the HQ says. Katsina uncovers 3,488 ghost workers in public sector. Stakeholders want state independent electoral commission scrapped. And that's all for this Nigeria. The Platform Times. Public anger as local government chairmen send wives abroad on tax pays. 151 Nigerians stranded in Sudan return home with IGM's support. Highway rises FIRS 6 firearms to tackle lawlessness. Kano man stabs grandparents to death on over food dispute. NDA campus debates. Ogun emerges Southwest champion to face Abuja finals. Army arrests 25 terrorists, rescue 16 hostages in nationwide operation. And that's all for the newspaper front page review on FLIPTV. Thanks for stopping by.